See the permit? See him? I'm pretty sure that was a permit. I saw black something.
Yeah. Go away, clouds.
A little bit of wind creates some chop on the water and kind of mask your approach is good, but sustained 30 is not good. Cloud cover, well, when you've got clouds, you really can't see in the water and see the fish well enough. Not perfect for permit fishing. I saw him. Good eye.
Just a few seconds of sun and big push.
Good eye.
They're here. It's gonna be brutal seeing them today.
That's 2 fish this morning, and it's not even 9:30. I'm feeling pretty good, Lily. I mean, even under these conditions, no light, lots of wind, but Ascension Bay has permit.
Gotta trust your guide. He knows where they are.
Yes.
What's the #1 rule of fishing?
Trust your guide. All that time at Crooked Island, people were always complaining about the wind. We had some really good wade fishing stuff there, but it's windy. I mean, it's the Bahamas. It's windy all the time.
I learned to fly fish here. So, I mean, I learned straight up, going straight into the double haul, straight into casting into the wind. It was nice to learn here with Jose, because when he taught me to fish, we weren't a couple. And he was patient and forgiving.
After spending a little bit of time with Lily, I'm realizing and I'm seeing a lot of direct parallels to my life.
Where were you working with Heidi?
In Idaho, at a place called the Lodge at Palisades Creek on the South Fork of the Snake. You know, that's kind of interesting that you and Jose met each other at a fishing lodge and you were his boss. Well, Heidi and I met at a fishing lodge and she was my boss. You know, here's a woman that's moved down from the States to an incredibly fishy area and met somebody and, you know, developed a life and have children and still has this incredible passion for fishing.
So when I came to work here, I had no idea what I was getting into. You know, I'd heard stories, but until you get there, you don't realize how remote it is, you know, or hear everything that we take for granted at home. Water out of the tap you take for granted at home, it's always there. Electricity's always on, unless there's a major storm or something. And here, the town power's on for 10 hours a day. They pump water for a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the afternoon, so you gotta be way more aware of all the utilities and plan your day around that.
Lily, it was really similar when I first moved to Crooked Island. We had no electricity on the island, only our generator, you know? Same thing that y'all go through here. Being able to share an experience like that with, you know, somebody that you love and raising family in that environment, that's pretty special.
You gotta be careful, you get bored, get distracted, and then the fish show up closer than you'd like them to be, right?
No, we're talking about catching a fish that's probably the most difficult fish to catch on the flats. Definitely the most difficult fish to catch with a fly on the flats.
60 feet.
I'm looking at...
Moving right to left.
I see him. Big fish too.
Okay, you can reach that mark. There's like 2 feet in front. Right now.
The wind is... Forgot to tell you to practice your cast into 25 knots.
There's no rhyme or reason why they eat or why they don't eat. I mean, sure, a good presentation and the right strip and the right fly, you would think would get you an eat. Right down there, right? I see him.
Carter just got a really good shot. Fish turned and flipped a bunch of water and came after it, came right up with the boat, but the boat's moving towards the fish, and so got to strip super fast.
Give me a bonefish and it's pretty good chance that you're gonna get that bonefish to eat. A permit, you may cast a 3 permit. You may cast a 10 permit before you get them to eat.
Okay, so in the dark spot, way on the other side of the light spot. Yeah,
I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. It's a fish that has a giant eye. You can actually watch him look at your fly. Throw a live crab in front of a permit and you've got him almost every time. You throw a crab fly that's tied out of chicken feathers and some rubber legs, it doesn't always go well. I have him chasing, tracking that shrimp fly. Don't get him to eat it. Change to the crab fly. 2 casts, I had him follow it. Oh, Lily.
That's permit fishing.
That's pretty exciting, though.
That's what people come back for.
Permit fishing on fly has become known as probably the most challenging fly fishing situation there is. So you've got to be optimistic. You've always got to believe. You can prevail. You think I need a light-eyed fly, or can I use those heavier eyes?
I like the mud that the heavy eyes make.
One of the really great things about fly fishing is it can look so beautiful. But let me tell you something, when it's blowing 30 out, you're not looking for a beautiful cast. What you're really looking for is just getting the fly to the fish under those conditions. Got him. You want me to just put a cast in there?
Wait, cloud.
Right there. One thing that I've learned about the Caribbean is that the wind blows, and there's no exception here. Some weeks it's gonna blow and some weeks it's gonna not. But I'm here now and we're gonna make the best of it.
They're here.
I got a little antsy.
Gotta work out the jitters.
This wind is just unbelievable. It doesn't want to stop.
¿Es una cola o un palo? Es un palo. 1 o'clock?
See the dark spot?
You see that? Yeah. ¿Lo viste? Ya se sumió. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, big tail.
Are you seeing that, man?
Big tail.
Every opportunity that you have to cast to a permit is a different scenario. Which direction the wind's coming from, what angle the boat is, the depth of water the permit's in. It's 150 feet, and it's just off the bow to the right, coming up at us.
See it? It's just a black spot. There you go. Oh, yeah, gonna tail. Ha ha.
They're incredibly attuned to their environment. They have a huge eye. They see everything really, really well, and they have a sense of smell. I can't believe that. Nice guiding, Miguel. Really, really good guiding, buddy. I see the potential here in Ascension Bay and now understand why this is arguably the permit fishing capital of the world. There are a lot of fly anglers out there that are dedicated to permit fishing, and they may make a couple trips never catching a permit.
Yeah!
Nice bite. Great bite.
Woo! Woo!
Now that's a cuda. Now this is what I call windy day fishing right here.
Hell yeah.
Pick up the spinning rod and get it to them. You know, the permit fishing might not have worked out quite the way I wanted it to, but I plan to have a couple more days here at La Pescadora and getting to know the other half of this family, and that's Jose. We've got some ideas, we've got a little bit of a plan, and I'm on to my next adventure.